going on, Phoenix? Soundphoria is coming at you this week. We're hanging out with Malicious Melodies. What's up,
baby? Hey!
You guys don't mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Harley. I'm the drummer.
I don't know who I am. I am a singer. My name's Don. Everybody calls me Charlie. I look like Manson. I guess.
Yes.
I'm Dennis. They call me Demenis, and I'm a bassist here, I think.
I'm Jeremy, play lead guitar. John and I kind of founded the band when it first started. We both had played in other bands. He's still currently with SKT as the drummer.
Sure.
And he sings a lot of the songs in that band from behind the drum set. So there was a point when John and I decided to start another project. And I had the idea of, let's pull John out from behind that drum set and see what he can do. We had never done that before, ever.
Yeah.
And this is my first time as a lead guitar player. I've been a rhythm guitar player all my life. So we're both in unfamiliar territory. But we're both having a good time with it, I think. And I think
That's the thing. We're having a blast up on the stage. If it was actually serious, I probably would not be up there.
Sure.
Because when I get up on the stage, it's like a barrier. It's like my little area. So when I'm up there performing, in my head I'm not performing. I'm just jamming in the band room.
Sure.
So all the stuff you see me do up there is I do the same thing in here. I never change. So
once we got, of course we had Harley in the very beginning.
Yep.
Harley was in another project with me for a short period of time. And then when we started this up, he was right there with us. Dennis and Eric's not here right now. He had something that was tied up, so he couldn't make it tonight. But Dennis and Eric were also on another project together.
in building Stonehenge.
Yes. Okay.
We all got together, and eventually it became all of us, and we've been going about 6-8 months, something like that.
Nobody, we're almost pushing about a year and a half.
Well,
Dude,
I think we had.
we're getting to the point that it's just snowballing.
We went through a couple different bass players in the very beginning.
It happens.
And it just wasn't the right,
Wasn't the right touch, right fit, something.
Then Dennis came along, and he's awesome. Man. He's great. He's our rock.
I was drafted, actually.
The real reason we got Dennis is because the bass amp that we have is missing the leg and it tilts.
Okay.
So we got Dennis to hold it up. He's just playing just to hold the damn thing up.
That's hilarious. You guys have the big show coming up. That's fun.
Yes, our CD release party.
CD release party, Tempe Tavern, May 13th.
May
It's a free
13th.
show too.
It's a free show.
Everybody show up.
And not only that, we have the lead singer for Voodoo Slinger
Okay.
and the lead singer for Sick Back Automatic going on the stage and singing Persistence of Life, our song.
We'll go from there,
I think most people, at least in my opinion, I think most people like our music and like our shows due to the fact that we're just up there having fun. We're having a blast, and
that conveys to the crowd.
it conveys to the crowd. They see that we're having a great time. I mean, 90% of the time when we step off the stage, the band that comes back behind us says, "Man, you guys look like you're having a blast up there." Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it is. Sure. It's nice to have fans. It is. It's really nice to have fans. But bottom line, we're playing because we love our music, and we want to show everybody our music. Let them know what we love.
Absolutely.
And it conveys. I mean, thank God people are not throwing bricks at us.
Yes, the day's still
Yeah,
young.
the day's still young. Yeah, we're running into that crowd. Although we had a similar thing like that, and we had what was it's called a Blues Brother effect. We went and played a show up there in Prescott Valley. Disappeared because we were playing our music. It's a bar,
Sure.
so they're kind of expecting to hear Free Bird and all the good classics that they grew up with, and we're playing our songs, so they didn't come in.
So Whiskey Row, or is it?
No, it's just
This wasn't even
this wasn't even a venue. It's just a bar, pool table type pool place.
They were trying something new, and the crowd there is mostly over 50.
Sure.
So it just wasn't their style, you know. And, we did it and did it, and it's one of those times when you look at it and go, okay, we know what not to do, you know.
So the best part about it was, you know, we were told that our alcohol was on the house for us, you know. And we went outside, and then the bartender comes out and says, who do I give the tab to?
Oh.
You know, just like the Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, yeah. It was all straightened out.
It was all straightened out, but still, it was the same effect. That was the only time we've ever had that weird situation, like, oh my God. But we went over and hung out at my pops' house and had a blast.
Nice.
You know, so the weekend was still awesome, but it was a weird feeling, you know, to be shut down like that. It's kind of odd. It gives you that brief moment of good enough to be doing this. Are we even right? You know, I mean, apparently nobody likes our music. You know,
But then the next week,
but the next week we rocked it out. So you know, you take things like that with a grain of salt. You know?
Sure. And we as musicians, are we not our biggest critics? Like,
Oh yes. We don't need anybody else to put us down. We do it good enough
and
ourselves.
then it's a snare drum hit at that one point, like no one else heard it except you.
Me myself, I'm my own worst enemy at times. It's just like, damn it, I should have done that better.
And then in July 14th, we were playing the Whiskey Go-Go.
Whiskey Go-Go, I don't know that.
Nice, man.
openings for Dio's old band. Now they're called the Last Line.
Very cool.
Very cool. We're really
It's
looking
gonna
forward
be
to
fun.
it. To me, you know, I don't know if some of these guys share a little bit of my feelings on the Whiskey Go-Go, but
That's his alma mater.
that's my Graceland. You
Sure.
know, that's where the Crew and the Doors and all those guys started. And,
Me as I just want to play in my hometown at Brick by Brick. That's their Whiskey Go-Go in San Diego.
Sure.
Brick by Brick. And that's my gold beer to get there, because I play, like I said, I played drums for many a year,
Sure.
and my family members have never ever seen me on stage as a vocalist.
Okay.
They all know me as a drummer. They don't know that. Well, they know that I'm doing it now because they're all following me.
Sure.
But none of them has ever seen me on stage as lead, as a frontman. Never.
Are they broadcasting this show live?
I haven't heard anything.
But we'll be more than happy to give you the video because we're going to shoot it.
Cool.
We're going to tear that stage up, man.
Oh, you know it.
Energy in there. You can just feel it. Like, oh, it's like nothing else.
Yeah.
I totally get what you guys are saying.
Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait.
Decided myself.
It'll be
Yeah,
good
it's gonna be a
before
good time.
Oh, totally.
Time flies.
So the album, recording process. Where did this all happen?
Steampunk Audio,
Steampunk. Okay.
the shit.
Sure.
Casey Weaver is the man.
Sure.
He did a really good job. He made us sound really good. I mean, even my vocals, I couldn't believe that that's me, you know, and he did a really good job with it, you know.
The whole process was very smooth.
He's very patient, and he did a really good job. I recommend any of you guys to go see him. If you have a band, he's the one you should go check out.
And you guys filmed a music video here.
Yeah, last night.
Okay.
It was our first time doing that.
Nice. They got a little rowdy.
Well,
I got a lot of it.
I got a lot of rowdy. That's a lot rowdy.
our whole idea was to pack as many people into our studio there as we could, and shoot the video from in there. Party scene. We've kind of been tagged as a party band, and I think it's just we come off that way. We're there to have a good time. That's when we all first sat down and started talking about we like the music we wanted to write was more of to have fun. There's too much darkness in music these days, I think.
Even though my lyrics are pretty dark.
And we talked about the good times of the '70s and how music was just we were talking about different things back then. We were talking about the good times in life, girls and parties, and that's kind of what we aim to do. Now sometimes that doesn't come across in the lyrics, but that's John's dark side coming out. So the music is very electric and very energetic, and And so I think that we're moving in the right direction. I think everybody has a good time, and like I said, it comes off that we're having a good time. So,
we are actually a motley crew.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are all
nowhere as good.
well, not the band. We're literally a motley crew. A bunch of mutts.
When we first started, all 5 of us, we all decided we're going to be a high energy band. We have to be a high energy band if we're going to get anywhere.
Sure.
It has to happen.
Rock music needs it too.
I'm here to entertain that crowd. I'm here to get them charged, get them up, get them moving. It's a show.
Right.
That's right.
You know, that's what we try to project is you know, and we get a lot of compliments. I mean, other bands have said that we're doing something that most bands out there are not doing anymore, and that's all it is. It's up there jumping around. We can't sit still. We're you know.
You're the only one sitting still is me.
When you have a band that is energetic, once the music starts going, that's it.
That's it.
I'm done.
I get it.
You know? So that's all we try to do, you know. Granted, you know, there's so many bands out there that are so much better than us, and it's a pleasure playing with them. I'm just glad that they all give us a shot, you know, and that they're willing to play with us. And a lot of them become good friends of ours.
Art's subjective though too.
Huh?
One person may think one band's amazing, and the other person may be like, "Eh, it's just."
Oh, no, it's all on how your feeling, your likes are, your likes and dislikes. You know,
You guys are checking on Stone Temple Pilots, which I'm a huge fan of.
So I got a couple of those.
This is right up my, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And yet in the same token, we've had people say, "Why do you play that?"
Yeah.
So you know, it's a half a dozen of one, half a dozen of another. But as long as we're up there having fun,
That's all that matters, really. At the end of the day, that's all that
That
matters.
kind of started when Scott died. You know, Scott Lyle died.
We kind of wanted to
We knew
pay homage to him
songs.
because he's one hell of a singer.
Yes, he is.
You know, and
they're all
over the biggest milestone that I can honestly say personally that I've got out of Malicious Melodies is the ability to bring bands together.
Sure. Yeah.
Normally when I was behind it, I get off the drum set, I go back, I'm quiet, nobody sees me, I can step out, nobody talks to me, but now that I'm in front, I get stopped by everybody and they talk to me, so I took it one step further and started talking to all the bands and getting them tight to each other.
Sure.
Becoming a true band of brothers. Because bottom line, you know, to get all the bands together like that, let alone I'm in the works of making a venue that has 4 bands,
Okay.
and at the end is a finale that all the band members of all the bands go up and we do a set all together.
Nice.
Individual singers. Just doing rotation, the lead guitarists take turn running their leads.
Sure.
I want this, I mean, that has been a big dream of mine for like 30 years. I love them to death.
Absolutely. The music video of what single, what song?
Persistence of
It
Life.
is. Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
When does that drop?
Well, we don't know. They got it, however long it takes them to.
So I'm going to drop the URL right here too, so everybody, that'll pop up. You'll have that below. Is it facebook.com/Malicious Melodies, right? And
Reverb Nation as well.
Reverb Nation.
Reverb Nation. Where else? The album. Can they download this through like iTunes?
I don't know.
We're working on those
Okay.
things.
You heard it from them. This Saturday, go check it out. This is coming up, Tempe Tavern. It's a Malicious Melodies CD release party.
Gonna be a party, man. Gonna be a huge party.
yeah. Come kick it. Support
There's
local
going to be
music.
so many bands there, just even honoring the rest of the bands. So if you haven't seen half of these bands, you better come because they're all going to be there.
And they're all
Every last band you can think of is going to be there, all on the document.
They're all out.
Absolutely. Guys, I appreciate you guys being on.
No problem. Hey, thank you for having us, man.
Hey, happy to have some local music.
Yeah, support local music.
Right.
Get out there.
First.
Peace.